running up in there.
You was a cool, you was like, you was my age, you was a geek. What you was doing in high school?
Stayed out here.
When you was in high school, you was getting fucked up.
Niggas record this shit.
Oh, come on, okay.
He mad as hell. Yo, he just walked over that.
Hey, yo, officer, come back, yo. Officer, come here. Officer, come back.
Yo, he just smooth walked up on that nigga, bro.
Trying to call the boys. He called the cops.
He smooth walk. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, 80s. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, bro.
Officer, come here.
Yo,
Officer, come
he
here.
smooth walked off on that nigga.
I'ma just stop a little nigga for free. I'ma make a little cousin have a seat. You the only one with a bulletproof truck. Key for your life. I'm gonna go and shoot your own truck up and play dead for the night. And then press charges on me and tell the police I did that shit. Gang, gang.
Yo, you ain't got nothing better to do with yourself but fuck with that nigga for real. You ain't got nothing better to do with yourself, bro. For real.
Everybody record this, yo.
I got you.
Everybody record.
He ain't got nothing better to do with himself but fuck with this man right here. He ain't even doing shit. Stand up, Skate. Stand up, Skate. Stay right there. Stay right there, Skate. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing better to do with himself but fuck. Brace, move, bro. You ain't got nothing better to do with yourself. He ain't even do shit. He got a couple of Don't touch. Why you touching him for?
He ain't even do nothing. Why you touching him? He ain't even do nothing.
You ain't got nothing better to do with yourself, boy.
He ain't even do nothing, bro.
Yo, why you touching him for? Why you touching him for? Why you touching him for? What you touching him for?
Why you touching him?
Bro, why is you touching
Skate, stay right there, Skate. Just stay right there. Don't move. Skate, don't move. Skate, don't touch him.
Why is you
Skate,
touching
don't
me?
touch him, Skate.
Why is he touching
Skate,
me, yo?
don't touch him, Skate. Put your hand down,
Bro,
Skate.
get off
Skate.
of me, bro.
Cause look, they're gonna try that shit
Bro,
with
what
you.
is you doing?
Skate, don't touch him, Skate.
Why is you touching me?
Give me the cup, bro.
Why is you
Give me the
touching
cup,
me,
bro?
bro?
He ain't even do nothing.
Are you trying to show up for your boys?
He not showing
Bro,
off.
why is you
He not showing
why?
off.
What is you doing, bro? What is you
Yo,
doing?
let him go. What the
Yo,
fuck is you
get
doing?
out. You in the Get Out movie. You got fucking hypnotized. Hey, yo, this nigga got hypnotized. Hey, yo, what Get Out movie you been watching, bro?
Why you holding him for?
Yo, what is you doing? Why is you touching me?
For? He ain't even
Bro,
doing
what
nothing.
is wrong with you?
Why you holding him?
Yo, what is wrong with you?
I don't care. I'm recording. I
He
don't
ain't even
give a
do
fuck.
nothing.
What is
I don't
wrong
care
with
what
you,
you
yo?
do.
I got to get out. Hey, yo, keep it going, yo.
I got
this
you,
nigga
Skate.
in the Get Out
I
movie.
got
You
you.
hypnotized, bro.
I got
You
you.
hypnotized, bro. You in the whole Get Out movie, yo.
Yo, he ain't even do shit.
Hey, take my phone.
Look at this shit.
Take my phone. Record, and play it. Record.
I'm recording, bro. I got you. I'm recording.
Bro, no, get off of me, bro. Get off of me. For what? For what, bro? Get off of me, bro. Everybody back up. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Back up. Back up. Let's go. Back
Hey, yo,
up.
look, they,
Back up.
They came,
Back up.
That's how they came
Back
for
up.
him. Do shit.
Back up. Back up.
Well, you ain't gotta push me.
Back
You
up.
ain't gotta
Back
push me,
up.
bro.
Back
You ain't
up.
gotta push me, though,
Back
bro.
up.
You ain't gotta push me.
Back up. Let's go.
Hey, bro, you ain't gotta push me, bro. You ain't gotta push me, bro. You ain't gotta push me, bro. He ain't do shit. He ain't do shit. Everybody, look how they came for him. He ain't even do nothing. He was just standing right there. He ain't even do shit. Look at this shit. He wasn't bothering nobody. He was chilling. He wasn't doing nothing. Look at this shit. He started grabbing them. He didn't even do shit. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit.
The man still
This
never
shit don't
got
make no
aggressive.
sense.
Still never
This
got
shit don't make
aggressive.
no sense, bro.
It's all right.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
All this
This shit don't make no sense. All this. This shit don't make no sense, bro. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm not going nowhere. That's my brother. I'm not going nowhere. You tell me you give me my time, man, bro. Listen, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Like I said, he ain't do shit. Y'all really some assholes, bro. This some asshole shit, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. He was standing there. God damn. Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit over a fucking bottle. Look at this shit. All he had was a liquor. Look at this shit. He ain't even do nothing. Look at this shit. Y'all fucking serious, bro? This shit crazy.
Y'all can't be serious.
Hey, yo. There's no places. Hey, yo. He really about to get locked up over a fucking bottle of liquor. He really about to get locked up over a bottle of liquor. Cause look, he asked him for his name and everything. Bro, he asked him what's his name and everything. He gave him his name. He's still fucking with him. You grabbing on him, all types of shit. And y'all called the whole force. The whole force showed up. Hey, yo, if they said somebody was shooting over here, none of y'all fucking be here right now. Real shit. Real shit, though. Real shit. Real shit. I came for a nigga with 5 months like this, though. This shit crazy, bro. We really gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better, bro. We supposed to feel protected, bro. Yo, real shit. We supposed to feel protected. We not supposed to be scared of y'all. We supposed to feel protected, my nigga. This shit is ridiculous, bro. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Real talk, bro. This shit is ridiculous, bro. We supposed to feel protected, nigga. Not scared. The fuck? Y'all came like that for that man? This shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy. He ain't do nothing. I was right here.
I had to say officer down or some shit.
He ain't do nothing, nigga. He ain't. You know he ain't do shit. You know he ain't do shit. You know he ain't do shit. You know that. That's why you like that. You know he ain't do shit. You know he didn't do nothing. You know he didn't do nothing. You know he didn't do nothing. You some other type nigga. You did that for what? For what? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We out here, we chilling. He ain't even do shit. Fuck. The fuck? That's why you think we don't got no respect for y'all now? Cause it's shit like this. The fuck? The fuck? Y'all came like that for that man? That's crazy. He ain't even do shit. The fuck? This shit's serious, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. He ain't even do shit. He was scared.
Let him go. Give him a ticket. Let him go. He gotta go.
Come on, bro. Like, this shit don't make this shit, but it just don't make no sense. We standing out, we having a good time. It's a beautiful day. Listen. It's him. It's him. He asked him what's his name. He gave it to him. Everything. You know what I'm saying? He started grabbing on him. I got it on. Why you touching me for? I got everything on tape. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucked up part, man. That shit is crazy for nothing. That shit is ridiculous, bro. That shit is ridiculous, bro. We out here having a good time, bro. It's nice as hell out here, bro. What the fuck? When we can't chill now, we can't have a good time now? The fuck? That's what y'all acting like, bro. That's what y'all acting like, bro. That's what your man just acting like, bro. Fuck, bro. Cuz, bro. That shit fucked me up. That shit fucked me up. I be seeing shit like this on the internet, but now it's real. I just seen this shit in person. It's real. This shit is real.
When I was about 5 years old, I had this dog. He was a golden retriever, and we called him Ticker because he was pretty quick. My mom, she didn't want the dog in the house all the time because he would jump on and off the furniture from time to time. So my father put a dog house in the backyard, but when it was time for the dog to stay outside, he was afraid to go in the dog house. Being naturally inquisitive, like any little kid, I asked my pops what we were going to do about the dog being scared to go in the dog house. And he just told me, son, he'll go in there. Just wait till it rains. So one day, I was outside in the backyard with a handful of my neighborhood friends, and thunder struck. And immediately, my dog forgot that he was afraid of the doghouse and ran in there so fast that you'd have thought a porterhouse steak was in there. So instantaneously, my friends and I, who had all witnessed this, we took this as a life lesson that when a heightened sense of danger makes itself present, the fears that we have and the traditional methods that we take should automatically go on the back burner for the preservation of our own lives. Within reason, of course. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that we need to abandon everything that we are naturally weary of, as well as every single thing that we've been taught to methodically do. My message is much simpler. My old dog Ticker wasn't even a year old yet, but instinctively hauled ass and ducked for cover after hearing lightning. I mean, the rain hadn't even hit the ground yet. And when you place this scenario beside the endless scores of black men who poke their chest out, letting the entire world know that they are proud to be niggas with pants sagging below their kneecaps and want nothing more in life but to boldly parade around a drug infested, crime riddled city that looks very reminiscent of many of the war torn ghetto provinces of Poland or France after the German SS army blasted many of the buildings with tanks, one would have to conclude with a simple scientific observation that yes, a dog has more common sense than the average Negro. Now, I already know that y'all are upset as hell at what I just said. You're going to tell me that I'm an Uncle Tom. You're going to call me a coon by the backwards description that is used today. You're going to say, man, B, you went too far with this one, but I don't care. This is something that is far more important than me being praised and receiving a bunch of accolades. The video that I showed at the intro isn't just happening in the projects or the inner city anymore. There used to be a time when you were forewarned that you would witness this sort of shit taking place in the South Bronx, South Side Chicago, South Side Jamaica, Queens, South Central LA, South Philly, South Boston, Southeast DC. I mean, wherever you went around the nation, you were told that it was best to stay away from the southern part of the city. But no more can we do this because it's taking place every which way you turn. Those self-proclaimed niggas are our biggest threat, black folks. Biggest threat. It ain't the KKK. It ain't the skinheads. It ain't the white knights. It ain't Trump. It ain't the foreigners who rent out storefronts in your neighborhoods and tell you, hurry up and buy. Since they know your dumbass is going to continue to patronize them. Hell, it ain't even the racists who disguise themselves by getting jobs as cops or join other branches of law enforcement for the sole intent purpose of being able to get opportunity after opportunity of abusing us with physical violence, okay, by planting drugs and filling all sorts of bogus charges or hitting that bullseye and murdering one of us in cold blood. No, it's those Negroes who revel in ignorance and brag about being the undisputed niggas, bitches, and hoes of the universe with no shame at all, as well as the so-called good Christian folk who give other black people a hard road to hoe, but are so mesmerized with white folks, they open the doors of their church and pray with the very conglomerate who have fostered and maintained the atmosphere under which a Dylan Roof can comfortably shoot a bunch of black people during a Bible study, or a total sociopath like Michael Slager innately knows that he can gun an unarmed black man down, walk right up to the remains, and toss a throwaway weapon by his deceased corpse. Would you pray with me, Mr. Charlie? No, not you, nigga. I said Mr. Charlie. By authentic definition, these are your coons. These are the folks who have us looking so damn weak that other ethnic groups take turns kicking our ass. All right, it ain't just white folks. I mean, think about it. Would you ever hear a drill sergeant at a Marine boot camp do a bunch of whining about the things that the opposition they're at war with are doing? Hell no. They focus all their energy and efforts on their own troops by making sure that they are adequately trained, educated, and made fully aware of how dangerous and potentially deadly their enemies are. They don't do a bunch of cackling and blame game bullshit only to beg the very people they are opposing to give them a fair shake at life and treat them humane, all the while allowing all bedlam to take place in their homes, churches, and schools, telling their family members, "You are wrong for voicing an opinion that holds us accountable." Every group throughout the planet, hands down, stiff punishment to those of their own ilk who weigh down everyone and keep them from rising, be it on a social political accord, geometrically sanctioning them from the epicenter of mass development, as we saw Chairman Mao do to those monks in the mid 20th century, as Asia decided that it was wiser for them to become technologically sound with other world powers creating such powerful weapons. And a lot of times, this means making that ultimate move of completely eliminating them from the chessboard. And when it comes to that, hey, I feel that many of our own should have already been penalized by paying for their genocidal atrocities with life long ago, especially when you have pedophiles running rampant in churches and schools and airheads protecting the killers of babies and children. I call this term Coon control. And Coon control is something that everyone is responsible for across the globe. Okay, because it makes outsiders to your group think twice about doing something that will harm yours. Okay, they know that if you are swabbing your own deck, that you are serious about preservation and you're not to be taken lightly, since you demonstrate that you won't hesitate to clean house. Because when you don't control the coons in your own house and yard, those pesky pests will spread. But when they begin to contaminate someone else's confines, they won't just eliminate that coon who crossed their property line. They're going to also exterminate you.